Viewer, welcome to SGL. I have a channel message, and that message that I got was the channel message that I got, viewer, was don't get lost. And I don't know if that's referencing to your mind state, someone's mind state, someone's direction. So we're going to see if it feels like shadow work. No, it's not shadow work. Don't get lost. We're going to see what messages come out. Being guided to, it's like this, it feels like a collective energy, but it's a general message. I'm going to say that again. It feels like a collective energy, but it's very general. It's like, don't get lost. And the more and more that I'm trying to chase, like, is that it? Don't get lost. This energy. Where's my water? Oh, you have to excuse me. I wanted to, well, I thought I was going to. I'm trying to debate what deck I should use referencing to so we can get straight to the point instead of just, don't get lost. All right. Since I use this normally for the matrix to see where you are, we're going to see what this is, what's going to come out. We're going to see what's going on. Let me light a incense. I love incense. In the beginning, I didn't love incense. Is that what I forgot to get? You have to excuse me now. I'm speaking out loud. I love herbal incense that has a benefit than just smelling like I need to get something else. Because this lighter fluid, I think it's going out. Viewer, welcome to Spiritual Guiding Light SGL. Spiritual Guiding Light, welcome to this new channel. As you can see, that it is a new channel. So make sure that you subscribe so that you can be a part of the success and the growth of this channel. Thank you. If you're already a member or a subscriber to Spiritual Guiding Light, welcome back. May you find the clarity, confirmation, and understanding that you seek and need. All right. I was getting another message. Sometimes sometimes I get disappointed when a message comes through and then it kind of like it runs away, and it's like I'm not gonna chase you. And when a channel message realizes I'm not gonna chase it, it comes back around, comes back. Don't get lost. Most High, thank you so much for blessing me with the gift of intuition as an intuitive reader. Allow this reading to bring clarity, understanding, and confirmation. Thank you. All right, so we have the tree of life, but if you see this tree of life, it's more so like, let me show you behind the veil what you have access to. But it's like a glimpse. It's kind of like if you knew the outcome, would you put in the work? If you knew the outcome of the next 5 years, would you put in the work? Excuse me. This is giving me behind the veil. This is planting seeds here. It's what I'm getting out of that. It's like a seed has been planted, all because someone was able to see a potential, or someone has this realization, but it feels like this realization is in and out, in and out. You know what I mean? Like I'm seeing there, I don't know what you call them, but it's like a toy, and it's red and it looks like glasses, and there's these slides, and you pull down on the slide, and it shows you, but you have to look in light to be able to see it. It feels like that. It's like someone plants a seed. I'm also getting when you don't focus on what people think, you're able to see. It's like a navigation, being navigated, of knowing how to grow this seed, the seed that has been planted. I'm also getting that when someone is no longer focused on what people think, they're able to be navigated in the right direction without delay. Okay. And it's like, and don't get lost in worrying about what people think or what they say. That's not easy for everyone, because everyone doesn't just wake up and say, I'm not going to worry about what people think or say. Not everyone is like that. All right. Sometimes some people need tools that they need to utilize to be able to master that type of thought process before they're able to put it in action. I'm hearing that is one of the seeds that has been planted. It's a seed of confidence that brings life into your situation, that brings a life into your soul. It's feeling like being reborn all over again, just from a simple realization. And once something is realized, it's like the seed is dropped into someone's soul, and then someone really realizes someone's purpose. Okay, I'm trying to see what's surrounding this tree of life. What is surrounding this tree of life? Ultimate reality. So yes, once someone is not focused on what people think, your reality shifts, and it shifts, but it navigates you, and someone's able to have direction. It feels like things are flowing like in favor. For others, I'm getting that like someone's able to truly see. It's like you have this gift of um, it feels like dreams, but they're not dreams. It's like you can close your eyes and things are revealed to you. Or it's like you close your eyes and you're like, this projection is coming more clear. A gift has been planted. I'm also getting that someone realizes someone's purpose, and it shifts their ultimate reality. It's kind of like being reborn all over again, like you're a new person, but it's kind of like, what do I do now? Where do I belong? How do I how do I where do I truly fit? And it's like, well, but you have to ground yourself. That's what I'm hearing. You have to ground yourself. The ultimate reality is that you have to, where do you want to ground yourself? If you see yourself as a writer, ground yourself in writing. Meaning, associate yourself with other writers. Okay? But don't get lost. What does that mean? Associate yourself with writers of the writing that you enjoy instead of just being with writers, because it'll navigate you into a whole nother direction. It's like that. And it's like if you want a happy family, you want to experience, because I'm seeing like different types of families, like, you know what I mean? And that's what someone wants. It's like ground yourself in how you want a family and create that family. For some of you, you need to create a family of different people and grounding yourself in that. For others of you, you do have the capabilities. The ultimate reality is that you have more control regards to directing your family and making it feel real than less dysfunctional. And the only way that family could be on one accord is you have to ground yourself. For others of you, I'm seeing that you are bigger than the situation. Okay? It's giving me your gifts will make room for you. Someone may have a twin, and your twin can see what you see. Like when you have those moments of being able to see. It's like they could be like, they'll call you and be like, did you see that? It's like, yeah, but that's only when you're grounded. When you're not grounded, it's like, did you see that? And it's like, no. There's something about severing ties. What else is surrounding this tree of life? It's giving me like as above and then so below is the goodness gracious. It's the the universal umbrella. But it was coming in as reverse. I'm being guided not to take it as reverse. In reverse. That's why you're able to see. An umbrella is a protection tool. It's too early for this. It really is. I was like, okay, let me tap into this reading, okay? All right. I'm like, okay, God, don't get lost. Okay, I got it. Okay. Tell me what you mean. Let's go ahead and let's see. What's natural magic in reverse? It feels like someone's starting something here. Like someone starts something, and then it's like someone pulls up their roots from grounding themselves. Like there's no rush here. It's like someone is trying, the ultimate reality is someone is a natural and someone's trying to make someone feel like they're not, like you don't belong and you do. You need to ground yourself. But it's like, ground yourself in what? I'm hearing mind, body, and soul. It is fucking freezing. Like, seriously. And I don't know what I do with my sweater. Whew, I do not want to start yawning. No. Okay. The overall channel is this tree of life. It's like don't it's like someone's chasing after themselves, and it's like you don't have to ground yourself. Because when you chase after yourself, that's when things happen in your reality. Where things are not fit, when things feel out of control. But when you're grounded, when you're not chasing after whatever this is, purpose, it's like there's this anxiety of needing to be protected. But when you're grounded, it's like you're the protector. We need this to make sense. We do. Let me see. What do I need to use to clarify these? What do I need to use to clarify these? I'm hearing don't chase the answers. The answers will come. The tree of life. We have the lovers. I'm using the African, what is it called? African tarot. Let me see what this is called. The African American tarot. I believe this is the lovers. Don't chase it, it'll come. Because if you chase it, you'll get lost. Don't get lost in what you see. Because what brings life into your ultimate reality, it has to be natural. It can't be forced. I'm trying to confirm that this is the lovers. It is. It's like don't lose yourself. It's like the moment someone don't get lost in trying to chase yourself. When yourself is trying to, it's like someone's chasing after themselves when their own self is trying to ground themselves. It's like running away. It's like running away from yourself, but in your ultimate reality, you're chasing yourself. This lovers is about love and friendships. Someone feels like they need, it's like a certain type of fulfillment in its attention that someone needs right now, and it's not being met. It's for someone. And it's like the fulfillment and purpose, then it feels like it's hard to reach, or it's hard to hold on to. It's like someone doesn't know how to create their ultimate reality. The seed's been planted, especially with the lovers. Mind you, we have the universal umbrella here as a side note. Someone it's contradicting because some people believe that things will come to you. And then other people believe that no, things won't just come to you. You have to go to it. So there's two different realities here. As I'm hearing, it's like when you chase yourself, when you're chasing after yourself, your guidance is limited, meaning like your discernment. It's like you're not tapped into your discernment, your just protection. It's like you're unable to understand what your guides are trying to tell you. It's like that moment, like say you're getting ready to get up and go somewhere. And then all of a sudden you get this nudge like, no, I'm not going to go today. It's because you're grounded compared to this is so frustrating. And it has nothing to do with you, viewer. Because normally I'm stubborn, like literally. And I'll be guided to get up and come on here and do a reading. And I'm like, no, not right now, when I'm ready to. That's what it is. That's what it is. Thank you. So the message here with the Tree of Life, the ultimate reality, the natural magic, and this universal umbrella with the levers, clarifying the Tree of Life. It's like when you're working for your purpose, you have access. You're unstoppable. You're a natural. It feels right. You feel connected. You feel attractive. There's that drive. Okay? It's like the impossible. For some of you, you get burnt out and you get lost in the physical. Right? So it comes into, I'm going to do it when I'm ready to. But it's like your roots, it's like you have to reground yourself again. And that can be very draining, where someone could be lost in their purpose. And it's like, what am I supposed to do in life? Tell me what this ultimate reality, clarify this ultimate reality. This reading, it feels like it's more, it feels like the outer limits. This is the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands. The ultimate reality is that once you ground yourself, you realize that you have more authority. That's what it feels like. It feels like more authority. This really doesn't even have to be here, because you're not confused. This is not confusion. This is someone that's tired of trying. And it feels like that moment of, no, don't get lost. Don't get lost in a decision of giving up. this ultimate reality is like, what now? Wands deals with the drive. That's what I'm saying. It's like, do what you love, but don't get lost. It's like, ground yourself in what you love because, okay, it's like, okay, an example that I can give you. It's like, I want to be around good people. Okay, I'm giving you an example. I want to be around good people. This Queen of Wands is saying, okay, show me. Okay, so you go out into the world, right? And you get lost because it's like, what kind of good people? So you go back to this Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is saying, where are the good people? Where are the good people? And they're like, the people that I thought were good, they weren't good people, but they look like good people. So I had to come back. And this Queen of Wands says, okay, what kind of good people do you want to associate yourself with? Not deal with. Deal with means you have to, no matter, like, it's like a requirement. You have to. But no, this is, what kind of people do you want to associate yourself with? Well, I want to associate myself with people who love flowers. Okay, bring back some people who love flowers. So you go back in the world and you're like, where are the people that love flowers? Right? You go back to the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is like, what the hell's going on? Where's the good people? You're like, oh, the good people that love flowers? And the Queen of Wands is like, yes. And the snake is now saying, just let me bite you one time so I can enlighten you because you're just not getting it. Even the cat is like, man, I followed them too. They just allows, they know what they want, but they don't. So just when you stop thinking about wanting good people, this good person shows up. There is this love, there is this friendship. So this person says, I can show you how to find good people that love flowers. I like good flowers myself, right? I know the perfect location where good people are that loves flowers. Yeah, I gotta work with me. I don't consider myself a storyteller. So they're talking on the way as this masculine shows this feminine where this location is where, good people who love flowers, right? And this masculine is saying, um, why do you want to be around? Why are you wanting to associate yourself with people who are good that like flowers? And the feminine says, well, because, you know, I like flowers. And the last time I came out in the world, the people that I thought were good people ended up to not be good people. So the Queen of Wands, this is an older person, the Queen of Wands, right? Someone confides in. The Queen of Wands said, go bring back someone good that likes flowers. So as they're walking, this masculine says, these good people that like flowers, they're independent people. You can't make these people go home with you. They're going to want you to stay. And the feminine's like, I'm going back. I'm going back home. And the masculine's saying, no, you don't have to go back. Ground yourself right here in this moment. And when you ground yourself in what it is that you like, they will come. You don't have to go chase, because when you go chase, you get lost into others and realize that they're not whom they were out to be. So this feminine energy says, well, don't take me to the place where there's good people who like flowers. Can you just show me how to get back home? And the masculine says, I know how to get there, but I don't know how to get back. And the feminine says, you mean to tell me I trusted you to take me to the good people with flowers to find out that you do not know how to get me back home? The masculine says, you are home. I am the one who loves flowers. I already told you this in the beginning, but because you got lost in getting to know more than one at a time. So he taught them feminine how to plant seeds in these flowers. So time passes. They have a family, children. This feminine asks one day, how do you know how to plant? It says, my God navigates me. My God gives me direction. The sun. And the feminine says, oh, tell me about this sun, God. So just to move the story for the mask. So the flowers bloom, right? And the feminine says, I need to go take this back to the Queen of Wands. He said, but I do not know how to get you back home. Okay. So they ended up selling flowers. They ended up opening their own storefront. Okay. And just so happenly, one of the servants that is from where this person is from. Don't ask me why I'm giving this storyline, because I don't know why, but I'm being obedient. The good person, ended up becoming a worker for this Queen of Wands. Okay. And they had to go out into town. They weren't really that far. They had to go out into town to go get floral. Okay. Oh. So the feminine looks up and doesn't notice the person. The person calls the feminine and says, feminine. And they look and they say, who are you? They say, you are the one that went out on a journey to find good people that like flowers. And she said, yes. They said, what happened? And she said, well, masculine didn't know how to show me back home, to get back home, to navigate back home. So masculine decided to teach me how to grow flowers. And then the children started running up and said, this is our family. Okay. This is our family. And the worker said, the Queen of Wands is going to be so happy to know that you are alive. That's why they sent me to get flowers. Today is the day that the Queen of Wands, was going to release you to the sun god and know that you are okay. And so, make the story short, the worker takes the family and this feminine's family back to her home with flowers. Okay? And the Queen of Wands says, my child, God has answered my prayers. right? You see how God works? In reality, everything that this person needed was at home. But this feminine had to have an experience in life that matured her, right? But thank God that this masculine had good intentions. And it's like, don't get lost in trying to find what's already in front of you. That's why it's very important to ground yourself. Let me see what this, I can't apologize. I just have to, I'm not a storyline teller at all, but that's what I was just going with the flow of what I was told to do. That was for someone. Tell me this natural magic. Or else about this, don't get lost. We have the Fool. It's confirming what I said. And that's so funny. They're wearing flowers and they're holding a flower. That's cute. Yeah. Don't get lost. Ground yourself. Because when you don't ground yourself, you make yourself open and accessible to things that is an imitation of what you think you want. Okay? It's like, work on what it is that you want. All right? And you'll manifest what you need. Okay? Whew, that was a really hard read for me. It really was. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, and that is you and I. That was hard.